NNRG.
So the tiebreaker this time around is for Breakdance, and this one's a little interesting to search for because not only is there two different titles by the name. One of them is just some random public domain thing or something. I think it clearly wasn't the game that was being selected because the Breakdance we have here is from Epyx. But there's another catch in that there's two different releases of this game by Epyx. One for tape drives, or what did they call it? The Commodore 64 tape drive was like a data deck or something like that. Data set. C64 data set. I think that's what they called it. But yeah, there's the cassette version, but there's also a disc version as well. And from what I understand, I looked this up quickly just to make sure I didn't have to play both versions. The disc version is just the same as the tape version, but with some extra features. So we're just going to play the disc version. So let's just start it up here and see what we get. Well, it's doing something. I've seen it load and everything. And now we got a little @ symbol in the bottom corner, which is flashing various colors. Okay, finally. So we have a nostalgia intro this time. I'm not seeing one particular... It's saying this time we burned Remember, Onslaught, and... Oh, okay, so this is just mentioning some more groups again. Yeah, the message in the middle this time isn't really very large, although given the music we're hearing, this is probably a considerably later release. Because I'm pretty sure the Final Fantasy music wouldn't be that well known in 1984, just by nature of the fact that I don't think the game existed by that point. Okay, so let's get into it here. So it also said that there was some docs here, so that means we'll probably have some documentation to look up once we're done with the kind of two-line blue character light show. Do you want to reset the Hall of Fame and scratch all data moves? I mean, sure, why not? Because that way, in case this particular file that I grabbed has anything from whoever put it together. Oh, and we're already into it? Wait, I thought there was documentation. I guess one other thing I should point out while we're looking at this intro here is that I've been informed that this is one of the worst Commodore 64 games ever released. So that's interesting. I mean, so far the graphics aren't terrible. I've seen worse graphics than this, that's for sure. Okay, so to get into it, we just push the button. Okay, welcome to Breakdance, designed by Bechtech. Select game option. We got the Hot Feet Dance Contest, the Battle the Rocket Crew, Perfection's Dance Puzzle, Choreograph Your Own Dance, and Grand Loop, which says play all 3 games and attempt to make it into the Breakdance Hall of Fame. So I'm guessing this one isn't part of the main game set. Okay, so repeat Hot Feet's moves, don't make a mistake or you'll whack out. I'm guessing lose. Eliminate all opponents by duplicating their moves before they push you in the river. So that just sounds like a different take on the same formula. Or put the dance steps in the right order to win blasters. So this just sounds like the same game, but with different lose conditions. But they're still technically the same lose condition. It's almost like it's the same game, but with a different kind of timer attached to it. But I guess the only way we'll know is to actually start playing. Now, I have actually read the manual ahead of time, so I understand that the controls are basically you just push a direction or a button when prompted, and that's all it is. So, select number of players 1. Oh, and we're already into it. Okay, so it says F1 to start game, F3 to practice. I guess we'll do some practice first. So, okay, up does that move, down does that move, left is like that, right is like that, and the button does the little backspin thing. What's that move called? I don't actually know what that move's called offhand, but I do know it's a common thing to see in breakdancing. Okay, so let's start it up here. Get ready. So this so far looks like sort of like a Simon Says thing sort of thing. The border color's changing to let me know when to put the moves in. And it looks like all I'm supposed to do is just match the same moves over and over until... probably until I screw up. Okay, so I've got to 6 so far. So crouch and to the left. So put those moves in. Yeah, usually with this kind of stuff I'm not terrible, but there's also the fact that I'm trying to commentate at the same time. So that's going to make it a little difficult to remember what I'm supposed to be doing here. Yeah, I think I was supposed to crouch again there. So yeah, this basically just seems like an alternate take on Simon. Which, to be fair, I don't know if Simon existed back when this came out. I know the Simon game device is an old thing, but I don't know how old. Yeah, this particular pattern it's giving me now is kinda tricky. But I'm still managing to get it in. And I screwed it up. So yeah, it seems like the way this works is you get 1 point for every correct move you do. So it doesn't really matter, like, how long you can... how about how deep into it you can get? But the idea is, because you have limited lives, there's only going to be so many points you can get without... if you fail frequently. Yeah, and I wasn't paying attention there, so... And it looked like for a moment there it was, yeah, it seems like there's a countdown timer if you run out if you don't put a move in quick enough. So it looks like you got 10 seconds for each move, otherwise that doesn't cut it. Okay, well I guess we'll do Battle the Rocket Crew next. So 1 player, we'll see how this differs. Interesting, so I can move my character across and then do what? Oh, I think I see what I'm supposed to do here. Wait, why did I... I'm not entirely certain what's going on here. Because I'm pushing the buttons and it's working now, but... Okay, so I guess what I'm trying to do is I have to lock onto... Okay, I have to lock onto a character. And then I have to match their moves, I think. Don't think I'm going to get this one in time. Yeah. Okay, so let's see if we can figure out what's going on here. So I push the button, and that locks me in place. Wait, why did I manage to... Okay, it looks like it's more to it than just matching the moves. Yeah, and it looks like every line is doing the same dance. So the idea is you have to... It's a little tricky because I don't have the... When they do the pointing to the right, that's the crouch, I kind of get mixed up there and think that it's the... not the crouch. And so long as you get a certain number of them right in a row, then it gets them, but if... yeah, it's constantly advancing. Okay, I'm slowly getting the hang of this. So now we got a row of 4 coming up here. They're doing the spin on the ground, and they're doing some other kind of move. But because there's 4 in a row, I think I have to get 4 moves in a row as well in order for it to count. Yeah, that's exactly what's going on. And because the dance is the same each time, you can just sort of replicate the moves, and then you get it right. Oh, these ones are like out of sync. Okay, hopefully that doesn't make things too difficult. I mean, all things considered, this isn't terrible, but yeah, it does take quite a lot of practice to get these moves correct. Oh, I just figured something out. So long as you understand what the moves are supposed to be, you don't have to wait for them to perform the moves. You can actually just do this correct sequence, and it counts. So that's very interesting. So at the back, let's just watch them for a moment here. Yeah, it's 2 moves. Spin on the ground, and then to the left. So if I just spin and to the left... Or no, it's spin and to the right. then it just immediately counts as correct. You don't have to wait for them to do it in time with them. So the ones at the back right now are doing duck, duck, and up. So duck, duck, up, that gets them. And we just do it to these three, and yeah, there you go. So that's actually not that bad then. Okay, so now it looks like the routine is left, left, down, down. Okay, that's simple enough. Oh wait, is it more than that? Oh, it's like left, left, down, down, left. Yeah, so there's like 5 moves to it. Interesting. Okay, so that's up, left, down. Up, left, down. Oh no, up, left, down, right. Okay. And this one is spin, spin, right, left. Spin. Spin, spin, right, left, spin. Or no, wait, is it a different? Oh, it's a different maneuver there. Okay. Actually, one thing that's important is that because it doesn't matter if you get the timing right, all that matters is that you put in the correct move, which means you don't have to go immediately when you see the move. You can let yourself process it in your head and then try to perform it. But I mean, this is not that bad, really. I was expecting something much worse than this, but really, this, like, I mean, it takes a lot of getting used to, but it does play fine, really. Okay, well, I still want to check out the third game mode, so let's just let my guy get pushed all the way to the end of the dock to drown in the river, and then we'll go check out the third game. And there he goes. Splash. And okay, Perfection's Dance Puzzle. Put the dance steps in the right order to win blasters, whatever blasters are. Okay, so... what am I doing? Okay, now I have to select a move? Oh, interesting. So it looks like certain moves were done in a certain order. And I have to indicate what it was? Okay, well, it looks like... Did I get it right? I mean, I got 2 points somehow. And it looks like the flag at the side is representing my lives or something, or attempts to get it right. Okay, so it looks like what I need to do now is watch the moves of the dancers to the left and my dancer, and see how much of it is actually synced up. Okay, so the dancer to the left is doing the arm out, then the arm up, then the arms both to the sides, and then the arm down. Okay, so the arm to the left, and then the arm up, and then, okay, so I simply had 4 and 2 mixed up. So if I do that and hit the enter key, yep, that actually went through. So now I've got another dance move to take a look at here. So this one seems a bit more complex. Okay, so starting with an elbow up in the air, a right elbow up, then a left elbow up. Okay, so I think what this was this, like, the right elbow up first, and then the left elbow, and then I think he was pushing it down, and then raising his hand, and then moving up his left arm, I say his left, it's actually his right, but visually to us, the left arm, and then ending with that sort of nudge. Let's see if I got that right, so enter key. I got 4 of them right. So where did I get it wrong here? Oh, I mixed up the last 2 moves. So 3, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 is the correct answer. And there we go. So yeah, this mode's a little more interesting in the fact that you're actually just trying to mix in, like, the correct moves, like figure out, like, which moves are being done in which order, and then there you go. And I just realized the flag at the side is not actually an attempt count, it's a timer, because it's constantly going down. So yeah, that was Breakdance. It's supposedly one of the worst games ever made, but quite honestly, this is not terrible. Like, I mean, I can understand how this would get boring after a while, because there really isn't that much variety to the gameplay, but all things considered, and given some of the kinds of games we've seen on this show, and considering that, as far as I'm aware, this was a budget title released for dirt cheap, like, this is not terrible. This is playable. It's just, yeah, you're getting budget software, and for budget software, it's acceptable.